Alright, so what's going on, guys? It's Trey Dangerous here, and today we're doing something a bit different. I hope you guys can see me, not in my usual place, but today we're going to be trying something different. So, yesterday I had this idea, and I decided, you know what, today I'm going to do it. Today is the first ever episode of The Dangerous Kitchen. Now, first of all, disclaimer, just because it says The Dangerous Kitchen does not mean something in here is going to be dangerous. Now, things like the stove can be very dangerous if you don't use them properly. But other than that, pretty much everything here is not going to be dangerous. We want to try and stay safe. So, yes. I know it sounds weird, but yes, today we are going to be making a hot dog casserole. Now, if you guys don't know what that is, it's my own little creation, and all you need are some hot dogs, hot dog buns, and some cheese. So, let's start by getting everything prepared. Okay, so we have everything prepared. First off, we've got the hot dogs, and also you're going to need a pot of water. Don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, that pot has water in it, and you're gonna need that. Oh, dang. My camera's tilted, sort of. Alright, there we go. You're going to need that. You're also going to need to be able to boil hot dogs. Now, if you are under the age of 12, please do not do this without a parent in front of you or near you. Now, because I'm 14, I will be doing this by myself because I've cooked before and I'll be fine. So, let's crack these hot dogs open. Alright, so now we have the hot dogs open. Now all we need to do is put 2, maybe 3 if you want. I think I'm probably gonna do 3. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3. Then, what you'll do next is you will turn the eye on. Now, if you have the type of stove that I have, I'd recommend putting yours on maybe 6. And it will take longer, but it will cook better and it will definitely taste better. So, let's let these cook. Oh hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Trey. How are you? Oh, you're good? Well, that's good. Hi, I'm here to tell you about the brand new thing that Trey Dangerous himself has created. And it is called Dangerous Clothing. Now, it's a new clothing line that Mr. Dangerous himself has created, and it's up live now. So, if you go to teespring.com/stores/dangerous-clothing-4, you will be introduced to the brand new clothing line that Trey Dangerous himself has created. Remember, teespring.com/stores/dangerous-clothing-4. Link will be in the description, so go ahead and get yourself some clothes. Alright, hey, we're back. Now, after your hot dogs get boiling, first you want to take your pot off of the eye that's been cooking the hot dogs, and then you put the hot dogs on a plate. If you have a styrofoam plate or a regular plate or whatever plate you have. Now, next you want to take a knife. Now, sharp objects are not very fun thing if you know, touch the sharp part, right? So if you guys are using a knife, first of all, if you're under the age of about 10, maybe have a parent there with you, so that way when you're cutting you don't accidentally cut yourself. Also, you never cut towards your body. Say you're cutting towards your body and then the knife slips, you're kind of dead. So it's definitely a bad idea to cut towards yourself. So you want to cut away, send the blade away from yourself as opposed to towards yourself. So we're going to now focus down on the hot dogs. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me maneuver a little bit. Nope, that's not the right. That should be good. Okay, so what you're going to do, first of all, you gotta hold the knife properly. You can't be afraid of the knife. You have to respect the knife, but you can't be afraid of the knife. So I'm going to cut. Now, you guys can skip forward a little bit, and this will all be done. But the main thing that you have to pay attention to is you want to make sure that you've cut these into evenly. So, obviously, I didn't cut mine very good, because now look at, if they're all lined up perfectly, they make sort of a ramp, I guess. I don't know, but you want to make sure that they're cut pretty much evenly, you know. Also, make sure you've washed your hands before this. I have, so mine are good, but you want to make sure that these are even. So if you've cut these up, I should probably put this knife down. If you've cut these up, you can count how many there are, and you can do the math and divide that by 3, and then you'll have your 3 hot dogs cut up perfectly. Now, that being said, next you take a bowl. It can be a Tupperware bowl if you want. It can be whatever bowl you want, guys. So you're going to count these up, and I'm going to do that right about now. So give me a sec. Now, mine have been cut up into 24 pieces, and if you line them up the right way, which I have, maybe you might have to stack some on top of each other to make sure they're even, but if you have yours counted up properly, it should be split into 8 equal pieces. So you're going to take those 8 pieces, take 8 pieces, and then put them into your bowl. So that's 6, 7, 8. So now that you have your 8 pieces in your bowl, you're going to take your cheese, which is right here. You're going to take your cheese right here, and you're going to spread it over your hot dogs. Now, these might be a bit spotty in certain places, which is why you want to make sure your hot dogs are covered. So here, I should probably move this plate out of the way. Put that there. Going to put your cheese there, and you will be melting your cheese over the hot dogs later, so make sure that the cheese is completely covering your hot dogs. And then here's the fun part. You take your hot dog buns. They can be any flavor you want, whether it's Hawaiian bread or regular hot dogs or hot dog buns or whatever. To make sure this is completely focused on our bowl. So you're going to take your hot dog. You can either cut it up or sort of rip it up. I think if you're trying to save time, most likely you should rip them up It's not going to take as long as cutting them up precisely. So I've put mine, and now you'll bring back your cheese, and you will put some cheese over your bread. So melt the cheese over the bread. Now that you have that, you have finished your first layer. So the layer goes hot dogs, cheese, bread, cheese. So you finished your first layer. Now what you are going to do next is you will go back to your, move this. You will go back to your split up hot dogs, and you will take 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You will take those 8 pieces. Put this piece right here, back there. And then you will drop them into your bowl. Now that you have done that, you will rinse and repeat your first, the first layer onto the second one. So, if you guys missed it, hot dog, cheese, bread, again, either ripped up or cut. Whichever way you want it, it has to be in at least small to medium-sized pieces. Wow, look at me, Trey Dangerous, the gourmet chef. Who would have knew, right? Okay, now, you will put your cheese back over, right here, all over the bread. And then, rinse and repeat the final step, which is meat, cheese, give me a sec, bun. Also, I'd recommend pulling it in half as opposed to putting putting the entire thing in. That's what, wait, no, that's not what, no, I never mind. You'll put the bread in there. Also, guys, sorry I've been gone for a while. I haven't really had the motivation to post in a while. So, bread there. But now I've gotten some ideas, got them written down, and they are all ready to go. So hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. We're currently running low on cheese, but that's alright. We'll just empty all of that in there. Yep, that's all of it. So, now that all of this is done, you will take it, you will take your meat and put it in your microwave. It's currently 12:22 as I'm recording this. We'll drop that in there, and by the time that's done, which it will be in about 1 minute and 30 seconds, as the cheese is melting, by the time that's done, you will have your thing ready, and then we will go into a couple of extra steps. If you guys want to add something to your hot dog casserole, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. You will open, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is our finished product. Now, if you want to mix yours up even more, you can by simply adding the top to the Tupperware. So now everything's in there. You can give it a shake, a small one or a large one, whichever one you prefer. So now you've mixed it up, and if you want, you can do a couple of extra steps, which I will explain right now. You can A, add some ketchup. You can B, add some mustard. You can C, add some honey barbecue sauce. Or D, and this one's a bit of a strange one, add some pure bacon bits. I know that sounds weird, but today we're going to, for mine, we're going to use some ketchup and some bacon bits. I know it sounds weird, but we're gonna do it today. Alright, we're back at our food. We got the ketchup. Gotta shake it up a little bit so that way the ketchup isn't all watery and stuff. Add yourself some ketchup. Get yourself some bacon bits, and we'll pour that on there now. Okay, now you can't really see them because stuff is blocking the way of the light, but there are bacon bits in there too, and now we will shake it up and we will eat it now. Okay, now that we've mixed it up, we got our trusty fork here, and let's sit down and let's have a bite to eat. Alright, so gotta get some cheese, some meat, obviously some ketchup. That's actually really good. That is really good. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's some better lighting. I will see you guys on the next episode, and remember, can't stand the heat. Stay out of the kitchen.